What is up, everybody? Welcome to Rob Squad Movie Reactions. We're excited today because we get some Morgan Freeman. We've done him in quite a few movies. The first one I think about is Glory, when he was the soldier.
Really? I think Shawshank, because that was such a great acting job by him. And don't forget...
Hold on, I forgot... Hold on a second, pause. I forgot all about Shawshank. And I don't know how I could forget about Shawshank.
It's one of the best movies we've reviewed here on the channel. By far. But Bucket List was another one that he was in.
Oh, that one just makes me sad.
But I'm excited for another reason. We've been doing a lot of, like, aggressive stuff. Like, things that made me feel uncomfortable.
Some good stuff.
Godfather, Quentin Tarantino films. So... I'm also reading a book that's like a psychological thriller. I wanted to step away and I want to check out something a little more charming and pure. And I've seen this movie suggested a lot. I've heard this term before. And I'm ready to check out this classic movie that is titled Driving Miss Daisy.
I have no idea really what we're getting into, but you mentioned Godfather. I think Godfather is my favorite movie we've reacted to here on the channel.
Some of those things just make me uncomfortable. I thought it was a good storyline, but some of the... you know, just the goriness, that kind of thing makes me uncomfortable. So, of course, I'm so ready to check out something that you guys said is kind of like a comedy drama and has a great storyline. That's right up my alley. So, let's check it out.
We're ready to get into it. Make sure you guys like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that post notification bell so you never miss a video. Let's get into this movie, guys. Let's check it out. Oh, Miss Daisy got money.
That's a nice house. Look at that wallpaper.
It was 3 stories.
Oh, she's got a helper too, so.
Morgan Freeman.
It said Dan Aykroyd's in this.
Another one of our favorites.
I did not know that. And her little gloves. Oh.
Dan Aykroyd in this movie, I'm just guessing because I feel like he plays a lot of the same roles. Kind of a jerk or a smart aleck type of role.
Oh no, Miss Daisy. She put it in reverse on accident, I think.
Y'all, I know y'all done it because I've done that before. But like, didn't hit nothing, but thought I put it in drive and put it in reverse. Or thought I put it in reverse, put it in drive.
Oh, that beautiful car. Oh. Miss Daisy ain't driving no more.
Oh, there's Dan right there.
Everybody's watching. All the neighbors are out. She's out there watching what she's done.
You know, it's a miracle you're not laying at Emory Hospital or decked out at the funeral parlor.
Decked out at the funeral parlor.
Cucumbers are pretty this summer.
Look at you. You didn't even break your glasses.
It was the car's fault. Well, I'm putting up a jar for you to take home to William, you hear?
Yeah, sir.
They're from the South. You hear it, that's what they talk.
It'll let me keep my LaSalle. It never would have behaved this way, and you know it.
Mama, cars don't behave. They are behaved upon.
Right, that's true.
All by yourself.
Think what you want, I know the truth.
She's stubborn.
$2,700. You're a terrible risk. Nobody's going to want to issue a policy after this.
You're just saying that to be hateful. If you're going to stand in my pantry and lie like a rug, I think it's time for you to go somewhere else.
Woo!
She's not here for it.
Lie like a rug.
What?
Socializing with Episcopalians.
You're a doodle, Mama.
Doodle.
Mama's a hoot for sure.
How do you know I'll be here? I'm certainly not dependent on you for company.
Fine, I'll call first. But you know, we have got some real serious talking to do.
No.
No. It is. Keeps canning her pickles.
Many a heart is aching.
Yeah, she's going to get rid of him.
Boy, your son down at the mill, he sends somebody to carry it.
That won't be necessary. I'll cancel the appointment and fix my own hair.
Oh, yeah, she's always right.
Bye, bamboo.
Well, this is not my day for mahjong. That's easy to see.
Mahjong? What's that? I've never seen this game.
I've only played it on the computer.
Really?
I know you've seen Mahjong on the computer, where you gotta like match the symbols.
Don't worry, sugar. I'll come after you for temple tomorrow.
Oh, that's sweet of you, honey.
So she's gonna have to rely on friends to give her a ride.
She wasn't
That
trying to
doesn't sound sustainable.
She wasn't trying to let Son help her.
Miller's are giving a hayride for the anniversary.
I had these made.
Oh
Doesn't
my
your baby
God.
look cute?
Damn it, Mama. Would you quit being so stubborn?
Right.
You know perfectly well we're
Go
gonna have...
on now. Go on. You don't want to keep the horses waiting.
She gonna do things the way she wants to do them.
That is very clear.
Fiddle with the lever.
It all fiddled out. I done everything I know how.
He's an elevator.
Look up there where the gate's supposed to close. There's a little doohickey hanging down
Does
there.
he work there? He's dressed in a
doohickey.
suit.
How'd you know about the elevator?
Oh, I used to drive for the Avondale Dairy, so they had an old sorry elevator worse than this one here.
What kind of factory is this?
Yeah, what are they making? Oh, it's cotton.
It's cotton. This is real southern.
Oh, I know folks say they're stingy and cheap one thing and another, but don't be saying none of that around me.
Cotton mill. Isn't that
Yeah,
what they call it?
cotton mill. There's a cotton farm on the way to Medill from my parents' old house we passed. It used to be so pretty when it was blooming.
I've only seen a cotton farm one time, and that was going to Altus, Oklahoma.
But I said, no, thank you, ma'am. Well, see, I didn't want to be too far away from my grandbaby.
Oh,
Well, it's a difficult situation.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir.
so she's a stubborn old broad.
Oh, no, she's all there.
Oh, that's good.
Too much there's a problem.
Not just a little bit. She all there.
Now, the fact is, you'd be working for me. She can say anything she likes, but she can't fire you. You understand?
She can't fire you.
Mama ain't the boss.
Because you know she gonna try to.
She gonna try to be the boss.
I used to wrestle hogs to the ground during killing time. And Wilson, ain't that hog got away from me yet.
No way. Hogs are mean as... Oh, they're just mean. She's just looking out that window all day. She should be glad.
I wouldn't be in your shoes if the sweet Lord Jesus come down and
'Cause she
asked
knows
me
this
himself.
She knows how Mama
She
is.
knows this woman.
She's been coming to me since you were in 8th grade, and we know how to stay out of each other's way.
Stay out of each other's way. That's what she likes about her.
Sound like Governor Talmadge.
What? Bully, what a thing to say. I'm not prejudiced. Aren't you ashamed?
Oh, I just realized what she said.
Might as well try to make the best of it, Mama.
Because if you didn't pay attention, not just her, but the neighbors, all the help was black. So it's definitely still that time period.
So they're in Georgia. Peach State. That's what the license plate
Yeah.
says. I was gonna say Georgia or Alabama, somewhere along there.
She'd have been a whole church choir by herself if they'd let her. I declare.
I declare.
I declare.
Don't talk to Idella. She has work to do.
Oh. She came in there quick, didn't she?
Man.
That's the silliest thing I ever saw in my life. Who cares if lamp bulbs are dusty? Get down from there.
Oh, my word. Miss Daisy.
I'm gone, Miss Daisy.
All right, Idella. See you tomorrow.
I'm going too, Miss Daisy.
Look, Adela thinks it's funny, too.
Idella knows her. That's an old Spitfire right there. But she did seem most unpleasant, didn't she? Everything he was doing.
Oh, now she's gonna get mad.
Tomatoes, butter beans.
If I want a vegetable garden, I'll plant it myself.
He's trying so hard.
Trying.
Even her facial expressions are so hardened
Just
now. She
mean.
looks so unpleasant and mean. Dang, November 1896. Miss Daisy is...
What are you doing there?
I just love a house with pictures, Miss Daisy. You do make a home.
I don't want you nosing through my things.
Miss Daisy. Man, just looking at a picture that you put on the wall. Or probably the Idella put on the wall.
It was right cool in the night there, wasn't it?
I wouldn't know. I was asleep.
Yes.
He's so sweet. How could she be so hard?
I know. I'm fixing to go to the Piggly Wiggly on the trolley.
She's not gonna let me
Piggly
drive
Wiggly.
him.
I might find something to do around here.
You leave my things alone. Gone to market, Adela.
Miss Daisy, now it's just a shame.
Hey, stop being so stubborn.
Seem like that insurance company doesn't give you a brand new car for nothing.
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
She done got a brand new one.
Dragging herself up the steps of no trolley can, no grocery store bag. Well, I won't say it no more.
Is that what you and Adela talk about in the kitchen?
No, Miss Daisy, no.
I hate this. I hate being discussed behind my back in my
Oh
own
my
house.
gosh.
My sister saved up money so I could go to school to be a teacher. We didn't have anything.
But you're doing all right now.
He following her.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to drive you to the stove.
Well, you stubborn old lady, if you don't get your tail in this car.
You're right.
Get yourself in this car.
Yes, I know, Miss Daisy, but I can't keep taking Mr. Worthy's money for doing nothing.
So I'm an honest man.
And then over $7 a week is robbery. Highway robbery.
So $7 a week, that's in those
It
times.
was a long time ago.
All right.
Because she knows people were watching.
Yeah, people was watching
That's
her.
all. He got her. Such a nice automobile, my goodness.
Oh, I just love the smell of a new...
He's happy.
So don't you think even for a second that you... Now, wait. You're speeding. I could...
But the speed limit's 35, yeah.
The slower you go, the more you save on gas.
Miss Daisy.
Well, she gonna nitpick everything in
He's
here.
going 19 and a 35, and she said go slower.
My fine son may think I'm losing my abilities, but I'm still in control of what goes on in my car.
I feel like she's still trying to prove something to herself.
Yeah.
Too.
Island Avenue.
But that's 3 blocks out the way, Miss Daisy.
Go back this minute.
Oh my.
See?
She been taking the long way.
Get ready to turn. Still trying to be the boss, ma'am. Okay, so I get it now. Driving Miss Daisy, when I would hear the term, it was always when somebody was driving slow.
Driving slow?
Yeah, driving Miss Daisy.
See, that's one
My
of them
mom would
Southern
always
slangs.
say it. And she was teaching me to drive if I was driving slow. The Piggly Wiggly. I've heard my mom talk about Piggly Wiggly before, too. I don't think they're around anymore.
Oh, you know, she flap around some, but she all right. She in the stove. Oh, Lord, she just looked out the window and seen me on the phone.
Oh.
Same time it took the law to make the world. Yeah, it's all right. Bye now.
Morgan Freeman, I swear he just plays the sweetest character.
He can fit into any role.
For real.
I like this old school Southern Morgan Freeman, too.
She know how to throw a fit.
What's so funny? Oscar and Junie have been doing my fall cleaning for 15 years. They never carried on before. You leave them alone.
He thinks he's a pest.
Adela, I'm
But
gone
honestly, is it not a little off-putting how she? Is it not a lot off-putting how she talks to him? Like,
Yeah,
so
for
it makes
sure.
you laugh a little bit, but then you're just like, dang. Oh, the way he takes his hat off and just grins at her.
now. Hurry up out of here.
She doesn't want to be seen with the driver, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you're probably right. The way she rushed into the car.
But there was other drivers a minute ago.
Made me look like a fool. A GD fool.
A GD.
Not on a Sunday. She can't say it.
Miriam and Beulah and them, I could see what they were thinking when we came out of services.
What's that?
She's worried about being judged.
I was trying to pretend I was rich.
Well, you is rich, Miss Daisy.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
On Forsyth Street, we made many a meal off of grits and gravy. I've done without plenty of times, I can tell you.
I know, it's like she's trying to prove something to herself. Because she
I'd
rich.
be shaking it around for everybody in the
rich.
world to see.
I thought she didn't want people to see because she was old, because she was getting too old to drive. But really, she wanted people to see because she wanted them to think she was rich.
You needs a chauffeur. Lord knows I needs a job.
It's like anytime someone says that she has money or rich, she's like, oh, well, I grew up. Well, I mean, it's great you remember where you always come from, but ease up on a Hoke just a little bit. Y'all, if y'all see me messing with my eye, it's bothering me. I slept in my contacts last night on accident.
Hello. Good morning, Mama. What's the matter?
Lost her appetite.
It's just when you call so early in the morning.
No, she's a cigarette.
Light a cigarette.
All right. I'll be there as soon as I can.
I bet he gets a lot of calls from his mama that she's tired of him getting.
Come on, honey.
It's not healthy for you to rush like this in the morning.
I eat too much anyway.
What did she need him for?
Here, what? What's going on?
He's stealing from me.
What, Drew?
This! I found this hidden in the garbage pail under some coffee grounds.
Some dang sardines.
Oh, I knew there was something funny. They
ate
all
something.
take things, you know.
Oh my goodness, Miss Daisy.
The 8 cans of salmon. I had 9. 3 for $1 on sale.
He came
Yo.
over here for this.
And be late to a meeting at the bank, all for a 33-cent can of salmon. Here, you want 33 cents? Here's $1. Here's $10.
She just wants him gone. That's ridiculous.
I don't want the money. I want my things.
1 can of salmon.
Well, it was mine.
Yeah, I'd have been pretty hot if I'd have drove over there for that.
Because she's acting crazy.
They're like having children in the house. They want something, they just take it.
She keeps saying there.
Take your blessed trolley. Buy yourself a taxi cab. Anything you want. Just leave me out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting tired of it. I would too.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm so upset, Miss Daisy.
I'm afraid we have to have a little talk, Hoke.
Poor Hoke. He said he just needs a job.
So I stopped by the Piggly Wiggly this morning and I got you another can. You want me to just go and put them
He's
pants
so
in?
honest.
I'll be right with you, Mr. Williams.
Well,
Eat your
I've got to
words.
get dressed now.
Yeah.
Then she ain't even gonna say sorry.
Ain't
She's
even
not
gonna-
gonna
hey.
admit she's wrong.
Well, I guess gotta get just now. And if I'm son, oh man, mama,
Get your written back in here and tell this maid sorry.
we gonna have to limit these calls per day. And you make me miss my breakfast over a can of, what was it, sardines or something like that?
Oh, I
Tuna
didn't know
or
they make
salmon.
canned salmon. Such a beautiful house and land. Looks peaceful, doesn't it?
Perpetual care, they call it.
Yes. Well, don't you do it. No, it's right to have a member of the family looking after.
Oh.
Miss Daisy, you ought to go on with me.
Sorry, he's so cute.
I'm not exactly sure. I know it's 2 rows over that way.
Oh, okay. At least you give me some little help.
Right.
But what's the matter?
No, nothing wrong. Nothing at all.
And that time he probably can't read.
It says Bauer on the headstone.
Bauer, yes. Now, what that look like, Miss?
Oh.
Then how come I see you looking at the paper all the time?
Well, that's just it. I just be looking.
I just be looking.
Oh, yes. I know my ABC is pretty good. Just can't read.
That is always one thing that's really sad about me in that time is that a lot of them couldn't read.
You just don't know you can read.
She said, "Stop saying that. You're making me mad."
The stupidest children God ever put on the face of
Oh, she's a teacher.
Bauer. What does that B letter sound like? That's the last part. Bauer. What letter sounds like
Aura.
Is a,
B.
and the last letter is a
Aura.
Aura.
B-R. Even sounds like Bauer, doesn't it?
It sure.
That's so sweet.
That'll be enough for you to find it. Go on now.
I love it.
Yes.
I love
That's still
it.
tough. Starts with a B and ends with an R. I'm sure there's quite a bit.
Now we understand why she's so tough. She's an old school teacher.
They get that ruler and slap your hand. with
She
it.
wasn't playing with them children. Back when they could.
Right.
Aura.
B-R.
Miss Daisy?
Yes?
She tried to hide the fact that she was interested. Okay, but that was such a redeemable scene for Miss Daisy. It's such a
Yes.
cute
Kinda showed some
connection between
humility.
those two. Who's she going off on now?
For me.
Perry Como.
I told you 1,000,000 times, Katie.
Was this his
Write
wife
it
yelling at
down.
somebody?
More, I cannot do. Write a coconut.
Oh, that's why you're yelling at her?
Maybe you can figure out how to serve ambrosia to 50 people without coconut. I give up.
Not the ambrosia salad.
Oh.
Don't worry, Katie Bell. It isn't
like
quite the end of the world.
He's got such a good demeanor for these crazy women.
This isn't the character I'm used to him playing.
Yeah. He's calm, cool, collected,
I'm used to him being the
handling things, putting out fires.
We're used to
He's
him being
normally
the
starting
fast-talking businessman.
If I had a nose like Florine, I wouldn't go around saying Merry Christmas to anybody.
Miss Daisy. Oh my gosh.
Florine never could keep help. Of course, none of my affair.
No.
Too much running around, if you ask me.
Well, she just be throwing light salts with some
Light?
shade.
I just hope she doesn't take it into her head to sing this year.
Hey, Miss Daisy now. She gonna speak her mind.
I bet he'd jump up out of his grave and snatch her bald head.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's beautiful.
My goodness. I love Morgan Freeman's laugh in this, too. Would you not sit there sometimes, even though what she's saying is wrong, and just sometimes laugh at what she's saying?
I'd be cracking up.
You know, I don't give Christmas presents.
Yes.
I just happened to run across it this morning.
Oh.
Well, look at that.
What is that?
Never given that book before, Miss Daisy. Zana Method Writing.
I've never seen a book look like that.
It's faded, but it works.
Yes.
If you practice, you'll write nicely.
Yes.
But you have to practice.
Oh, yes.
She's giving him some skills.
I sure do. Thank you, Miss Daisy.
It's not a Christmas present.
Oh, no.
But it's not.
Who's having any business giving Christmas presents?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I understand why she's saying that.
Merry Christmas, Mother Worthing.
I hope I don't spit up.
Yeah, she's like, ugh.
She doesn't even try to fake being nice. That's what I love about her. Like, you don't have to guess with Miss
Hey.
Daisy. At least she's gonna tell you what she thinks.
I mean,
You can appreciate people like that.
I was about to say, you gotta applaud people that, hey, they keep it 100. That's them.
right.
They ain't gonna change.
I ain't gotta guess.
That's how my grandpa was.
Yup.
Like, Amber knows. If he thinking something, he gonna say it, whether you like it or not.
I bet both of you'll miss the old one, though.
No, I don't expect I'm going to miss it all that much.
Oh, come on.
If I'm getting a new one, I ain't gonna miss the old one.
You didn't.
Yes, sir. I sure did. Already made the deal with Mr. Red Mitchell.
No way. He's taking out about business. No way. That's awesome.
For God's sakes, why didn't you just buy it directly from Mama? You would have saved money.
No, sir. Your mama and my business enough as it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to either.
Hudson's a good car. I guess nobody knows that better than you.
Good old Hudson Hornet.
That's awesome.
Miss Daisy don't take to it. Why, I might let her ride in this one from time to time.
Matt.
We do what we can.
This is like a perfect role for Morgan Freeman because he's like he plays those sweet, kind-hearted roles
For sure.
perfectly, like in Bucket List. Hey, your boy shedding tears in that.
Where's she going? Such a pretty car.
That Hudson is nice. Them things are so sleek.
Now, what business in the world you got dragging this mess out the house by yourself?
Who was here to help me?
She said they weren't leaving till 8. He got there at 7:03.
Oh, what you talking about? I've been packed and ready to go for the last week and a half.
That's Amber. She'll pack a week early for anything.
Yeah, because I'm so forgetful. If I wait till last minute, I'll forget something.
I'm sure my fair lady is more important than your own flesh and blood.
Oh my goodness.
I can't talk to you when you're like this.
He said, please take her.
You got a map with you?
I love the little
She got it in the back seat with her.
secret they got between them as far as like, she would be crazy, just do it.
Congratulate Uncle Walter for me and kiss everybody in Mobile.
Did you have the air conditioning checked? I told you to have the air conditioning
Dad's
checked.
like, or not Dad. Her son's like, I don't know how you deal with her.
Good luck.
Good luck. That's what he wanted to say the first time. Good guy.
He knows Hoke's in for it on this trip.
Did he want a road trip with Mama to Mobile?
They gonna get some real bonding time here. I don't know how far it is from Georgia to Alabama.
No, right. Turn right.
I think he's probably have to cross Florida Panhandle.
Miss Daisy's the ultimate passenger princess.
But the thing about it, like, those cars look like they have so much room, like comfortable. Ton of leg room.
When you're driving through southern states and ain't nothing but fields and trees.
When was that?
A few minutes back.
Oh. Wow.
Troy, St. Louis. And I might tell you, Miss Daisy, Alabama ain't looking like much so far.
But you got out of Georgia.
Alabama's a very different place. So we've driven to it quite a few times.
We stayed there, but we were in Orange Beach, Alabama, so that was very close to
That
Florida.
was nice, yeah. But Oklahoma's a very different place, too.
I tell her, sure do stuff very good.
You stuff yourself good.
She smiled that time.
The all glass Coke bottles.
1888.
1888. You were nothing but a little bitty thing.
Papa said it was the Gulf of Mexico and not the ocean, but it was all the same to me. Isn't that a silly thing to remember?
Oh, stop it.
Come on.
She's so much softer than she puts on.
Oh, yeah.
This is my car, officer.
Yes, ma'am. Can I see your registration, please? And your license, boy?
It's very scary, Tom.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's not where I thought that was going to go. Thank you.
It's because he was with her. But it also had to make him feel weird still, regardless. She saw the way they looked at him. Called him boy. Said he ain't no way that's his car. That's sad.
I know, stuff like that just makes me sad.
Because regardless if anything happens, the person that's walking away from it feels less than.
That is one sorry sight.
Oh, that's terrible. That's why he asked her about the pronunciation of her last name. When she said German, it was from Germany, he made a face. Back then, they had to be able to read maps.
Your boy would have been lost.
I thought it was bad when my mom would print the directions off online and I'd have to read the directions. She looks flustered.
They've been on the road all day.
They have. Oh, and you hear a train.
It's all ruined by now.
Oh.
Now, how you think I feel having to sit up here and ask you, can I go make water? Like I'm some child.
Oh. Was not expecting.
I might take the key with me, too. Now, that's all there is to it.
Wow, so now that's all there is to it. Ain't no arguing, ain't no going back and forth. I am nervous about them traveling in the middle of nowhere, knowing she's an older Jewish lady, and he's an older black man. I got scared.
I know, I did too.
Of course I am.
Pull herself together.
Girl,
Chin
stop
hop.
putting on a
Miss
front.
Daisy fashion.
Oh, so they made it. Thank goodness.
Oh, I gotta hang up
I'm
now.
surprised he asked about Hoke.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Booley likes Hoke.
He does. You can tell. They have a good relationship.
I feel like they broke some ground on this trip, and I thought they had already broke some beforehand when she taught him to read. But on the trip, I felt like, something was established.
His wife,
Jeanette.
one to talk funny.
She's from Canton, Ohio.
To him, that's funny talking.
How they treating you down there, Hope? You know how she sound, like a nose all stuffed up.
I'll be goddamned.
Ain't she a mess? Said name your own salary.
I see.
Mmm.
Well, yeah, Miss Worthing, what you think I am?
Go.
I ain't studying about going to work for no trash or something like her. No, sir.
Oh.
Name your salary.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what she said.
They trying to steal me, trying to poach me.
How does $65 a week sound?
Why? Sound pretty good, sir.
He didn't even hesitate to offer him a raise.
75 sound better.
It sure does. Beginning this week.
Oh my gosh, I love Booley.
That's mighty nice of you, Mr. Worthing. I sure appreciate it.
75 a week, like that. And those times, that's.
And there wasn't no hassling to it.
It sure feel good.
I love he's just so humble.
Yes.
So humble.
$1.
And usually,
He deserves all the good that comes.
And usually,
from it.
Dan Aykroyd, like I said, he plays that jerk. Like, he's lovable in this one.
He's just so easygoing.
Yeah.
Don't make a mess with those peas, Idella.
Do I ever?
Do I ever?
Look at that now. Ain't she got
Adela immune to it.
Idela's been with her so long. She knows how to react.
Idella?
What happened to Idella? She was just sitting there. It's too bad. Oh, I liked Idella so much. She said she had been with her for 15 years.
Since Booley was 8, she said, or in 8th grade or something.
Oh, so more than 15.
Well, you got the chicken too close together there, and the fire's way too high.
Mind your business.
Oh, she hasn't cooked for herself like that in a long time.
That was she gonna act like she
She just
like
doesn't
she
want him to
did.
know he's right. She's a proud woman.
Yeah, she's just stubborn. That's all.
Thank you, Hoke.
Yes. No, you enjoy it.
And another thing, like Hoke is an older gentleman himself.
He
in
said he was
this.
70.
Yeah.
She's eating in the dining room and he's just eating in the kitchen.
So that space in the bag, she ended up making a vegetable.
You're
garden.
right. You are right.
That's funny.
They haven't hired anybody to replace Idella. Huh. You warm the bottom of the candle to
To
make
get it to stick. Yeah.
I've never seen candlesticks like that.
My grandma used to have some. You know me, I'll be doing some stuff like that for sure. Just because she didn't want to buy a candlestick holder.
I learned how to drive on ice when I was delivering milk for the Avondale Dairy. These other folks out there banging into each other like they're in the funny papers. No, you got to have your coffee in the morning.
How sweet
That's
of you.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
We're just getting out on the road for her to make sure she got her coffee.
I can fix her biscuits. And we both know how to make her fried chicken, but nobody can make Idella's coffee.
Ain't that the truth?
We worked with a librarian who made the best coffee.
Shout out R.I.P. Miss Davis. World's best coffee.
I don't know what you can do here today, except keep me company.
She wants some company now.
It'll all spoil anyway.
So now she's going to give him anything he wants.
She says that as the stuff is going to spoil the icebox, the electricity's out.
Hello? I must have the wrong number. I never heard Mama say loving things about Hoke before.
Honestly, Booley, are you trying to irritate me in the middle of an ice storm?
I'm afraid that my loss up here, with I believe 25 looms in operation, they managed to grow along with Atlanta.
Wow. So he started small. He purchased these farms small. What's the backup?
Somebody done bummed too.
Oh!
What?
Always be the same ones.
It's crazy that they do know each other's similar experiences because she is Jewish and he is black. But the whole time I've been thinking about, the comments that have been made to him and hearing that, how much that probably broke her heart, just hit me so hard.
I had this friend named Porter. One day there, his daddy was hanging in a tree.
Oh.
Had his hands tied behind. Flies was all over.
How do you know that policeman was telling you the truth?
Well, why would he go and lie about a thing like that?
Come on, Miss Daisy.
Booty, if you don't want to go, why don't you just come right out and say so?
I want to go.
That's where she wants to go.
Snicker a little and call me Martin Luther Worthing behind my back.
So what?
Maybe I wouldn't hear about certain lunch meetings at the Commerce Club. And old Jack Raphael at Ideal Mills, you know, he's a New York Jew
really
instead of a
had to
Georgia
consider
Jew.
back then if they wanted to be an ally and stand up.
We don't use those seats, somebody else will.
If we don't use those seats, I'm not supposed to go either.
She's going. I love her.
Time was, I'd have heard a different story.
What, Booty? I've never been prejudiced in my life,
She used
and
to
you
call
know
them
it.
there. Remember her help? She called them there and them. Now, I haven't counted how many years she spent with Hoke so far.
All right,
Yes.
Hoke looks dapper.
but you've heard him preach.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Same way you have, though.
She assumed he knew him.
You can hear him whenever you want. I think it's wonderful the way things are changed.
Well, Miss Daisy.
Look at you, Miss Daisy. Turning a new leaf.
I love it.
Did be you wanted me to go with you. How come you wait till we in the car and on the way before you ask me?
He said, you want me to go.
Ask me regular.
You don't have to carry on so much.
Oh, you asked me regularly.
Talk about things change. They ain't changed all that much.
If you didn't ask me till we're on the way here, if you wanted me to go, you should have asked me when you bought the ticket.
But also for the fears and apathy of the children of light.
Man.
Soul shaking.
Ooh, my stomach growling.
What did you do with them?
School? What you talking about?
The children will be so disappointed if I don't give them their homework
She
back.
thinks she's still teaching.
The next day, that's why they like me.
Oh,
Who will take care of my class? They'll be all alone. Oh, God. Oh, God.
no.
It's so awful.
No,
Oh,
no.
my
Ain't
God.
nothing awful except the way you carrying on here.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
I hate how she's beating herself up.
Miss Daisy, now listen, ain't nothing wrong with you, you hear me?
don't know. You don't know.
Miss Daisy.
Yeah, you gonna have to call Booley.
Oh, why should today be different from any other day?
No.
Your mind done took a turn this morning, that's all. You gonna snap right back quick as you let
I
yourself.
can't.
You got folks that care about what happened to you?
I'd be in trouble.
You talking about from when I first come? Oh, no, Miss Daisy.
That's
Ain't been in the junkyard now. I'm on 15 years. I'm driving your next to last car now. 1965 Cadillac.
he
Running
keeps buying her
fine as
own
wine,
cars.
too.
Man, he's been with her for a long time.
She said she's almost 90 last scene, I thought.
How you know how I can see less than you can look out my eyes? Hmm?
Mm-hmm. How do you know?
You're my best friend.
No.
You are.
That was so sweet.
I mean, he had been there. Goodness, so if he sold that car 50, he had been there 20 years.
Yeah.
He said he was.
He said, you're my best friend. You remember how she treated him when he first came?
Didn't want him there.
Somebody bought it.
Look at the glasses.
His eyes got thick. His glasses got thicker,
Them
didn't
things
they?
got thick, didn't they?
This is his daughter. Get bullied.
You didn't drive yourself out here.
Oh, no, sir. I don't drive no more.
No, his
My
mom
granddaughter, she run me out.
Now it's my driving him.
Sell the house while Mom was still alive.
Yes, not married to do.
Okay, so they had to put her in a home.
Of course, now, I takes a taxi cab as often as I can.
Sure she appreciates it.
Oh, yeah.
This whole story. Even Booty's getting old.
Thanksgiving. Oh. There's our little Southern Belle.
She's a regular Tiffany's. Ain't that something?
It's a Tiffany's.
All right, Mama?
certainly made her aging look real, though, didn't
I know, that's crazy how good of a job they did.
Must have had about 16 wheels.
Go on away from here.
Yeah, I wondered how you might like driving that thing around.
Because when he started out delivering that milk, he was in a little car.
Look like one of her good days.
Go charm the nurses.
She said, I'd rather sit here with Hoke than you.
That's her best friend.
You're a doodle, Mama.
You're a doodle.
Give a week.
How much?
That's between him and me.
And he still keeps it between them.
Highway robbery.
If it's anything more than $7 a week, it's robbery.
I'm doing the best I can.
Me too.
She wouldn't even let him tend to the garden in the front yard. Now he's feeding her pop. Now he's feeding her pie.
God, what a relationship and what a journey those two had.
Beautiful, yeah. Wow, I wanted something heartfelt. I did not know I was gonna get one of the sweetest movies ever made.
One of these absolute
sweetest movies.
Oh my goodness.
I loved it because it shows how beautiful humans are. And it's just a reminder how much we can truly learn from each other. We're in a time now of like cancel culture, and I love that we're watching a movie that went back to a time to where people say things aren't black and white, but back then they came from a time that was black and white, and they were living in a very muddled era, and they took the time to learn from each other and grow from each other and get to know each other and see the beauty in each other and help each other in the ways that they could. And it was just beautiful to see.
It was beautiful. It was sad, but at the same time, like, it makes you so happy to see, because at first she didn't want him there. She didn't want him touching on her stuff.
Those dust the light bulbs.
She was counting cans. Like, she did not want him.
The can situation.
And then for it to all end, him kind of feeding her. And, to me, the part that really kind of like set it up was the cans, because she was mad,
and he was honest,
and he brought her a new can.
Because honestly, she had some prejudices, and
I feel like that right there canceled it.
Yeah, but you can't be mad at somebody in that time for having prejudice. People are a product of their environment. They are a product of their raising, and that is just the time that she grew up in. But all it took was getting to know one single person, right?
It was beautiful.
All it took was one single person for her mind to be changed. I thought it was beautiful.
And when she said that line, Hoke, you're my best friend.
Came undone. And when he fed her the pie, that was the perfect, sweetest, most simple ending. I love movies like this.
I know, I do too.
I love movies like this. I thank you guys so much for suggesting it.
And I love the relationship that he had with Booley.
I loved Booley.
You could tell Booley really cared for Hoke as well.
And even though you want to be mad at him for not going to the dinner with her because of appearances, like I said, you have to understand that he had to consider all those things because of the business and the families that he was supporting through his business. He had a lot to consider, and that is sad. That's just another sign of the times, and how much people fought for things to change.
And let me tell you, nobody could have played Hoke better than what we just seen.
I know, but
than Morgan Freeman.
Miss Daisy seemed genuinely displeased throughout the like she played that part perfectly.
Because the whole entire deal, like with the chicken, he's like, "You gonna burn it? Turn it down."
The shocked faces she would make.
She's like, "No, I'm not." He left the room. She turned it down a little bit.
Checked to
it was
make
like,
sure.
like Miss Daisy was stubborn. She was hard headed. This is an absolutely beautiful movie, guys. So thank you so much for the suggestion. But as we always send you guys out of here on Mondays, on Fridays, every day on our music channel. Make sure you go check that out. We love you. We thank you. We appreciate you. And remember, every day that you wake up, it is a blessing, and that you are blessed. And for your new family members, hit that subscribe button down below. We welcome you guys to the RSR family. But you have a goal every day, just like we do. Let them know, Mom.
All right, y'all. All you have to do is make somebody smile.
We love y'all. Till next time. We'll see you guys later.